Ladies, gentlemen and graduates, welcome to this Birmingham City University Award Ceremony. Although this is a formal event, we hope you all enjoy yourselves. Please feel free to clap and cheer. You are welcome to take photographs as long as you don't block the view of those around you. We want to make sure that every family sees their graduate cross the stage without disturbance, so would ask everyone to observe the following. Please turn all mobile phones to silent. Please remain in the hall until the ceremony has closed. However, if young children become restless, please see your nearest door steward who will show you to a small viewing room where you and your child can continue to watch the ceremony. Finally, we would ask that all graduates refrain from using their mobile phones and taking photographs as they cross the stage. Now, as the processions enter the hall, please stand.
Big round of applause for the musicians, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated and make yourselves comfortable. It's my pleasure to declare this congregation now open. I preside over the ceremony as Pro-Chancellor of the University, and I'm delighted to have this opportunity to participate in what promises to be such a wonderful celebration of our students' achievements, and to do so in the presence of your families and friends. Without any more ado, I'll call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Graham Upton, to give the opening address. So please give him a rapturous round of applause.
Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, our graduands. As Vice-Chancellor of Birmingham City University, I'm delighted to welcome you to this awards congregation. Particular welcome, of course, to our graduating students from the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences. A very warm welcome too to all your families and friends who've supported you in your achievements that we celebrate today. Welcome to all of you, and thank you for being with us. Graduands, we're here in these very special surroundings in the centre of Birmingham to celebrate your success. Each and every one of you has shown a level of dedication and personal commitment to be here today. You stand at the threshold of your next chapter of your lives, and what a fantastic way to begin. You should be proud of what you've achieved. You should be proud of Birmingham City University. And I know how hard you've had to work, because even though it's a very, very, very long time ago, I can remember the late nights studying, I can remember the early mornings, I can remember the paracetamol. I too have suffered. All of you who are graduating today are unique individuals, but at the same time, I think you share at least some of the same characteristics. And earlier this year, you may have been part of discussions that went on talking about what it meant to be part of BCU. And many of you may have subsequently bought the T-shirts, the I Am BCU T-shirts, and seen the banners. But did you ever really think what it means for you? What does that mean when you say, I am BCU? Well, Lenny Henry, our Chancellor, who was here earlier in the week, he said that when he first saw that, he must have thought something to do with the Students' Union, and he thought it might stand for beer, curry, and unwell. But what I hope BCU means for you is that as you leave us today, you'll have come to see yourself as someone who's ambitious. You came here because you wanted to full your potential, transform your lives for the better. Some of you will be the first who graduated in your family. Well, go on building your life, your career, your family, and your world. So think of you as someone who's dedicated. As you leave us, what can you do to help transform other people's lives for the better too? Do what you can to make the world a better place. Help others who are less fortunate than yourselves. If you think of yourself somewhere as someone who is a professional, particularly at today's graduation, ready to step straight from here into the world of work, a product of your university's distinctive focus on education that helps you get into and stay in employment. Think of yourself also as someone who's creative. Use your energy, expression, thoughts, and imagination to spark innovative ideas. Think new thoughts, find new answers to new problems. And finally, I hope you see yourselves as someone with a global outlook. I am afraid that my generation hasn't left the world a perfect place. Hopefully, you will do your bit to make it a place where there is true respect for humankind and for our environment, where there's less conflict, where everyone enjoys a life in which their needs for physical and emotional well-being are met. as individuals, use those characteristics to make a real difference in whatever you do. Like world-famous singer-songwriter Laura Mvulu, a music graduate from this university. Like Cal Henderson, co-founder of Slack, the fastest-growing business app of all time, conquering Silicon Valley. And like Lily Pebbles, a beauty blogger and vlogger with over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, a marketing graduate from this university. Now, this city, like you, has transformed itself immensely in the last 3 or 4 years. It's now the UK's fastest-growing regional city. And the university, at the heart of this changing city, has transformed itself too. Our new Curzon building, which some of you may have seen, opened just over a year ago and is undergoing further extension as we speak, part of an ongoing £280 million development and relocation of our campuses to the heart of the city. In fact, Curzon opened in the same month as the new Grand Central at New Street Station. As the city grows, we grow. And like the city, the changes aren't about to stop. In Edgbaston, I'm sure you're all aware, work is almost complete on a major expansion of the city's South Campus. This will bring all the health, education and sports life sciences under one roof, including a sports therapy clinic, subject-specific classrooms, and a sports hall. But last but not least is the new conservatoire, opening in September at Jennings Road in the city centre, the first to be built in this country in a generation. 9,000 square metres of purpose-designed teaching, rehearsal, and state-of-the-art performance space, offering unrivaled opportunities for our students, staff, and the city. Please do come back from time to time to see events and functions there. I hope as you leave us, you feel you've enjoyed your time here, you've benefited from your time with us. I hope you found your lecturers and tutors supportive, hope you've benefited from their guidance, their knowledge, their expertise, drawing on their research as they do, on their direct experience of practice and industry, and their desire to help you on the road to success. Now, this was most recently recognised through the government's Teaching Excellence Framework, which, as some of you may know, has said that you're all graduating from a silver-rated university. Woo! As I hope you've recognised too, we at BCU are also about applying the knowledge we create in the real world. Our Graduate Plus scheme, for example, embeds career-related skills into every degree course. And if you have an entrepreneurial streak, which takes you to setting up your own business, then don't forget the resources we have here that can help make it happen. Now, you may not hear this message very often nowadays, but you're actually stepping out into a world of great opportunity and promise. According to the Graduate Market in 2017 survey, graduate-level vacancies and salaries are rising, and 94% of our graduates are in employment after 6 months. I hope you feel we've worked hard alongside you to give you the skills you need to thrive in the graduate market and in your professions. It's perhaps an understatement to say that we're living in uncertain political times. But in moments of great change, there are always opportunities. And I do hope the skills, the capabilities, and the knowledge that you now all have will enable you to seize those possibilities. Hope that you'll go out to create new jobs, determine new types of jobs, build a future for us all to benefit from as your career and personal development goes forward. We on this stage certainly believe in you, and we'll always be here for you. If you need help, either now or in the future, remember that as a BCU graduate, you can still use our career service and employment advisors for up to 3 years after graduation. And that service has great links with local and national employers keen to recruit BCU graduates. Today, you also become part of an outstanding body of alumni who make a difference every day in over 100 countries worldwide. You will always be part of our BCU family and part of our story, but we want to hear what happens next in each of your stories. If I have any advice to offer, one thing I'd say is stay in touch with each other, but also stay in touch with the university. Let's know how you're getting on. We really do want to know where your degree takes you. You can do that through the Alumni Association. Membership's free and automatic, but please do go onto the website from time to time to update your contact details. Or if you don't want to do it on the website, complete the form you will have received this registration this morning and return it to the Alumni Association stand to get your Birmingham City graduate pin badge. Another. Woo! This year we've been celebrating 25 years as a university. One can only imagine the ingenuity and opportunities another quarter century will bring. Imagine the student in 25 years' time, their staff arrive by jetpack, transmit their essays telepathically, and the first president of the United States of Europe will be Ed Sheeran. Imagine Ed making his first phone call to the White House. Pleasure to speak to you, President Beyoncé. Whatever happens over the next 25 years, they are truly your time to live, work, travel, have families, have fun, and make a difference to the world in which you live. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." This time really is yours, so go ahead and change that world. But whatever you do, do it well, do it with focus, do it with passion, do it with dedication, and to the best of your abilities. So once again, congratulations on what you've achieved. I wish you good luck in your career and in your personal life, but most of all, I wish you good health and good happiness. Thank you. I now call upon the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences, Professor Ian Blair, to commence the presentation of award holders. Professor Blair.
Pro-Chancellor, as Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean, I present students from the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences who have qualified for the award of degrees, diplomas and certificates. I commence by presenting the candidate for the award of research degree. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Finite Element Modelling and Analysis of the Forefoot, Metatarsal, Injuries Due to Brake Pedal Loading, I present Geminat Bisola Mutingwende. I now invite Lieutenant Colonel Adrian G. Meredith to the lectern to present award holders from the Defence School of Healthcare Education.
Bachelor of Science with Honours in Defence Healthcare Studies. Jessica Brown. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Diagnostic Radiography, Grace Njenga. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing Adult, Dominique Burge. Emily Kale. Benjamin Collier. David Cooper. Lee Deary. Nicola Ellis. Sophie Etheridge. Catherine Hallowell.
Victoria Hannah. Jessica Jackson. Daniel Kirkham. Hannah Matthews. Alice Mills. Lydia Mills. Sipaway Moyo. Lloyd Marufu. Megan Shackloff. Victoria Skip. Kathleen Wallace. Apasara Wisharai. Jonathan Williams. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing Mental Health, Gregory Amontung. Danielle Hodgkinson. This completes the presentation of graduates from the Defence School of Healthcare Education.
I invite Charlotte Burnside to the lectern to present award holders from the School of Health Sciences.
Master of Science in Health and Social Care, Jennifer Hadley. Alison Perry. Helen Rees. Masters of Science in Medical Ultrasound, Veronica Donovan. Rumbidzai Malanga. Masters of Science in Radiography, Ricky Christensen. Simboga Musa Moo Rakwiza. Barry Stevens. Postgraduate Diploma in Medical Ultrasound, Marcus Byrne. Jenny Lord. Jade Twist. Postgraduate Diploma in Public Health, Heather Greenaway. Postgraduate Certificate in Radiography, Appendicular Reporting, Louise Gocher. Lars Henriksen. Al Sorland. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Diagnostic Radiography, Emma Anderson. Alan Enying. Safa O. Hussain. Bastara Begum. Samina Begum. Alexander Bell. Olivia Benson. Lucy Blair. Katie Dawson Spencer. Zoe Harrison. Stacey Hill. Kate Holland. Arwa Hussain, Shariah Kaniri, Samina Kauza, Katie McGill, Alexander Mills, Hanan Mohammed, Samira Mahmood, Emily Morale, Spencer Murphy, Zainab Nagai, Olivia Nashiva, Fatima Ladak, Claire Laughlin, Robin Lane, Oliver Letchford, Leanne Lim, Emily Lloyd, Sandra Latari, Tarawa Paiwa Maramba, Jessica O'Flynn, Alison O'Dea, Justice Abassi, Adobe Ahari, James Orton, Oliver Parnham, Lauren Prosser, Vigitha Rajandram, Charlotte Reeves, Prashita Ruddock, Emily Slim, Paula Southwick, Rachel Spong, Fatima Suleiman, Olivia Tallis, Marcus Tavares, Saru Trevelyan, Gabriella Wiles, Chloe Arnold, Humaira Zahia, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Habilitation Work, working with children and young people, Gareth Brock, Sally Ann Cook, Ellen Gospel, Margaret Jones, Enid Lang, Stephanie Milford, Anne Potter, Bachelor of Science in Habilitation Work, Foundation and Primary Stages, Simon Kimberley, Teresa McMordy, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health and Wellbeing, Nutrition Science, Ikran Abdi, Prince Agayaman, Masuma Begum. Lauren Freeman. Simon Humphreys. Thea Lewis. Roshnai Rahman. Nicole Robbins. Nakib Shabir. Sanai Shabreen. Elsa Thompson. Luke Thompson. Celine Walker. Jennifer Walker. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Paramedic Science, Ashley Bennett Cooper. Ruby Beresford. Kevin Brown. Rebecca Burke. Benjamin Burnley. Amy Carrier. Jennifer Cullen. Alexander Gavin. Sandor Hadai. Liam Ormsby. Andrew Proctor. Trevor Smith. Emma Spencer. Danielle Thornton. Adrian Webb. Nicholas Weston. Hannah White. Jenna Ray. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Public Health, Jessica Knight. Gillian Louise Mullane. Suad Mahmood. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Radiotherapy, Sana Arif. Sophie Buller. Sophie Burns. Olivia Byfield. Alex Dowling. David Edge. Isabel Harris. Caden Joel. Layla Lambert. Karen Loss. Diramid Murphy. Emily Orton. Emma Reville. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Speech and Language Therapy, Marianne Ahmed. Maryam Aima El Kadoud. Lily Baisley. Henrietta Bernstein. Eleanor Birch. Rabia Daywood. Rachel English. Nicole Gilbert. Linda Griffiths. Lisa Hartill. Elizabeth Horn. Elsa Jones. Stacey Kerry. Aisha Khan. Colette Lloyd. Fatima Lugat. Amelia Louth. Georgia Morris. Hilary Maudsley. Kelly McCleary. Aoife McDermott. Georgia Norman. Chloe Pattenden. Josephine Pettigrew. Sherelle Price. Muhala Proctor. Hannah Ramsey. Kieran Randazzo. Charlotte Richardson. Olivia Roos. Zoya Saheed. Chloe Sharp. Hannah Stewart. Aisha Tamez. Alice Thomas. Bethany Thrale. Adele Ward. Rebecca Whitby. Gemma Woolley. Bachelor of Science in Health Studies in Communication, Tara Sullivan. Diploma of Higher Education in Operating Department Practice, Alexander Moore. Diploma of Higher Education in Paramedic Science, Brett Foreman. Hannah Harrison. Richard Kennedy. Kevin Wheeler. Foundation degree in Sciences in Rehabilitation Work, Visual Impairment, Angela Carpenter. Shannon Donoghue. Amanda Gallner. Samantha Godley. Sibanile Mafosa. Abigail West. Certificate of Higher Education in Studies in Healthcare, Kulvinder Kaur. This completes the presentation of graduates from the School of Health Sciences.
And this completes the first presentation of awards to graduates from the Faculty of Health Education and Life Sciences.
We are this afternoon delighted to be conferring the award of Doctor of the University upon Beverly Lindsay. I now call upon the Executive Dean to give the citation.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues and graduates. Today we confer the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University honoris causa on Beverly Lindsay. Ladies and gentlemen, to many of us, a community is simply the place where we live. Our neighbours, our streets, our homes, our local shops, our schools, our postmen, our late-night conversations after a night in the pub. But looking around the auditorium today, so many of you will have gone through your journeys together at this university, in this city, gaining a sense of pride and togetherness. That will leave a lasting impact on you and your futures, and that will give you a special connection. That will also make you each part of a special community. Beverly Lindsay has always found that special connection to each and every community she has been part of. There are not many people who can say they've had a career in nursing and in midwifery, founded their own business, been a chief executive for 30 years, won awards for community work and received national honours from 2 different countries. But one of them stands to my left this afternoon. When Beverly was nominated for this accolade, her actions and achievements were so wide-reaching that it's difficult to categorise what her biggest success has been. But throughout her life, there has been one constant. She has seen herself as a servant for the communities she is and has been part of. As a teenager, Beverly, like so many others, would make the journey from Jamaica to Birmingham to begin her life here attending secondary school in the city. She started her career in nursing and midwifery, as many of you in the audience today will do in the coming years. During this period, she continued to grow her passion for working with residents in her community before making this her full-time focus and becoming a senior community worker in Handsworth. It was now that she would begin to develop her long-standing reputation as an advocate, mentor, champion, and supporter of the African Caribbean community, and particularly those from her native Jamaica. Despite it being 30 years since she founded Diamond Travel, the independent travel agent where she remains chief executive today, she has never stopped her work supporting people who sought her help, advice, and advocacy. Instead, she found even more ways that she was able to do it. As she put it, to serve her community. She has founded or has been instrumental in the creation of so many initiatives, organisations, and events that I could keep you here for another 2 days if I were to name them all. Thankfully, I won't. But she remains today the chair of the Association of Jamaican Nationals, president of the Rotary Club of Birmingham, school governor at Handsworth Wood Girls Academy, director of 3B, and a serving member of the Birmingham Chamber of Commerce. In Jamaica, where Beverly spent her formative years, the national motto is, "Out of many, one people." A phrase chosen to reflect the unity of the island, born out of the varied cultural backgrounds of its residents. In few other cities in England could that phrase be so relevant, and for few people could it have had such clear importance. Not only has she had a lasting impact on the people of Birmingham, but she has been an influence on the lives of many generations of people across the country and indeed the world. As chair of the Association of Jamaican Nationals, she has been key in developing links with and assisting a great many people of Jamaican ancestry here in our region, as well as supporting a charity which helps abandoned and disabled children in Jamaica. Her impact has been so far-reaching that in 2008 she was given the Order of Distinction by the Jamaican government. 3 years later, she would enter Buckingham Palace, where the Queen would become the second head of state to honour her, this time with an OBE. Beverly is an inspirational and devoted character, and her contribution was probably best explained by Jamaica's High Commissioner to the UK, Seth George Romacan, when he said, "When our lives are dedicated to serving others, this can make us better people." And Beverly is a shining example of this. She is a stalwart of a woman who has made a name not only for herself, but for her whole community. To the communities that she serves, Beverly remains the jewel that founded Diamond. So, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, it gives me great pleasure to invite the Vice-Chancellor to confer the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University, honoris causa, on Beverly Lindsay.
As Vice-Chancellor, I exercise the authority of the Academic Board and confer the award of Doctor of the University, honoris causa, on Beverly Lindsay. Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to present the degree parchment and the commemorative medal. That completes the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa, and I now have the pleasure of inviting Beverly to address the convocation. Beverly.
Deep breath. Vice-Chancellor, see, I've lost my voice already. Pro-Chancellor, members of the university, graduates, proud parents, supporters, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. Today is indeed a very special day, and I'm truly honored to be the recipient of this honorary doctorate degree from this university in the Faculty of Health, Education, and Life Science. I feel blessed that I can share this occasion with my family and friends. Look where God has brought me from. Don't worry, Bishop, I'm not going to preach. From a little unknown district called Stokesall in St. Thomas, Jamaica. My mother, who is in the audience, left us when we were young with a very forward-thinking grandmother who saw to it that we had a good foundation. I came here from Jamaica in the early 60s to join my family and to complete my education and to fulfill my parents' wishes to embark on a noble career. But life did not go as planned, and I became a teenage single mother with 2 children. But I did not allow that start in my early life to define my future journey. The road has not been easy, but I'm here standing today and wondering if it's all a dream. Today, you're graduating with skills for life. Although you may have studied nursing, midwifery, health science, and other wide range of medical subjects, these subjects, nurtured and developed, could make you the kind of person that is better equipped for life. I'm a living proof that the transferability of these skills helped me to overcome many of the challenges that life has presented. Although I left nursing and midwifery many years ago, I still have fond memories of my time serving in that noble profession. I have often stated that it is the disciplines developed during my nursing years that has sustained me in business for 30 years. You have now committed to a profession and achieved a significant step. You have demonstrated character and characteristics that are essential to follow the footsteps of those that have gone before you. You have studied in a building named after Mary C. Cole, OM, who was born in Kingston, Jamaica. Her journey took her through hard times, including funding her own journey to serve, support, and give aid. She would go on to be immortalized in the nursing profession for her work as a pioneering nurse working behind the lines during the Crimean War. Her commitment is so inspiring that several decades after her death, people are still fighting to ensure that her work is recognized and given a more prominent place in history. By now, you do realize that the profession you have chosen is not a glamorous and publicly celebrated life like that of entertainers or athletes. You aren't likely to be on the cover of a glossy magazine for doing your day-to-day work. Your claim will often be that sense of satisfaction that you have either assisted in bringing someone into the world or prevented someone from prematurely leaving it. Sometimes this work may be to deliver that service to those acclaimed entertainers or athletes. It is your commitment to the higher ideal of service, delivered with the skills and expertise from a place of deep compassion. This is, on many days, will be your reward. This will be what sustains you. Look around you, look to your left, look to your right. These are your fans, these are your supporters. I recall my first delivery as I held this little bundle of miracle that I assisted to deliver into the world. And with a sense of pride at that moment, I reflected on my life. As a few years prior, in that same very hospital, maybe in the same delivery suite, I gave birth to my 2 sons. I whispered silently to the little child. I said, your journey in life has begun. Then I repeated to myself, Lindsay, your journey in life has also begun. So here I am, one of today's life miracles. I have been blessed to receive honors in my lifetime. I accept them not as an individual, but as a representative of the countless working behind the scenes who do not get recognized and remain committed to the higher calling that brought them into their chosen profession. To all the graduates today, you have an incredible opportunity to make a difference in somebody's life every day that you go to work. We do not know what lies ahead. Today you are the nurse or carer. Tomorrow you could be the patient. Remembering this is at the heart of maintaining the integrity of the profession. Finally, can I say how grateful I am to this university for this award? I'd like to thank the people who thought me worthy to put my name forward for this great honor. Thanks to my family, my friends, my staff at Diamond Travel, my church family, and of course the people of Birmingham, and everyone who have supported me throughout the years. I did not do this by myself. I accept this great honor on behalf of my community. I wish this university every success for the future, and I would advise you to aim high, work hard, and anything is possible. Thank you for listening. Thank God.
Thank you, Beverly. I now invite Professor Ian Blair to continue the presentation of award holders from the faculty. Professor Blair.
I invite Una Riley to the lectern to present the award holders from the School of Nursing and Midwifery.
Master of Science in Advanced Practice, Rebecca Goldfinch. Hendrik Kasbergen. Jamila Mohammed. Master of Science in Advanced Practice Nursing, Caroline Bandel. Sarah Hamilton. Postgraduate Diploma in Specialist Community Public Health Nursing, Health Visiting, Chimwemwe Chidea. Lisa Malloy. Wendy Osborne. Postgraduate Certificate in Dimensions in Healthcare, Burns and Plastic Surgery, Emma Spires. Graduate Diploma in Midwifery, Joanna Alvarez Diaz. Taslima Begum. Sarah Griffiths. Amy Horton. Cora Murray. Hazel Nyachawi. Lucy Perkins. Lilith Staton. Hannah Thompson. Sarah Eunice. Graduate Certificate in Dimensions in Healthcare, Neonatal Critical Care, Rita Cruz de Pinho. Adriana Late. Hannah Smith. Graduate Certificate in Dimensions in Healthcare, Trauma and Orthopedics, Laura Hoteson. Graduate Certificate in Fundamentals of General Practice Nursing, Sadaf Chattari. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Dimensions in Healthcare, Rebecca Green. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Dimensions in Healthcare, Preoperative Practice, Lovely Mukan Totatil. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Midwifery, Danielle Aldridge. Rajveer Kaur. Stephanie Kirby. Barbara Mabukwa. Christine Murunga. Jodie Potter. Lisa Rudd. Brogan Wood. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Adult, Omodopoulou Adesanya. Olivia Alton. Janine Arsenal. Jodie Astley Reid. John Beattie. Saroya Begum. Elise Boskill. Rhiannon Brady. Joy Brown. Robin Brown. Bethan Kane. Julie Cartmel. Hannah Cash. Bethany Chilton. Nyasha Chirikuri. Amy Clark. Thomas Coley. Shannon Connolly. Leah Crawford. Louise Danville. Lucy Deakin. Jade Dragone. Francis Edwards. Elizabeth Ettim. Rihanna Evitz Swain. Sita Flower. Elliot Forster. Rebecca French. Zahira Ghani. Cara Genders. Francesca Gibbs. Kirsty Gleer. Peter Godman. Richard Grist. Joanna Hay. Sharon Hall. Victoria Hall. Lauren Hannon. Katie Hart. Jodie Hartshorn. Lee Hatfield. Emily Hawkins. Jade Henderson. Natalie Higgs. Laura Hodgetts. Stephen Howell Smith. Emily Hughes. Sarah Jarrett. Kim Jeffries. Sharon Jobson. Shireen Jones. Meskaram Karsai. Gurjit Kaur. Eloise Kelly. Arifa Khanum. Rebecca Lays. Ellen Lang. Natalie Leonard. Charlotte Mabodza. Sadia Mahmood. Doreen Malambo Mukalebai. Shanice Malcolm. Janice Mattison. Patricia Mawawe. Laura Mays. Tavonga Mazanenga. Patience Mabengo. Gemma McAllister. Sophie McMenamin. Cynthia Mota. Hannah Mwora. Rajinder Noti. Georgia O'Donnell. Jennifer Opare Addo. Edina Owusu. Lynette Oyade. Helen Pierce. Leanne Perry. Danielle Poulton Bainham. Daniel Powell. Tina Powers. Emma Reevely. Carly Rogers. Michelle Sadler. Jessica Samuels. Shagufta Shaikh. Ronald Smith. Pooja Stroye. Lauren Stanley. Simone Stewart. Israel Svipira. Charlotte Taylor. Kenny Tingson. Ramin Vafai. Sarasi Vashi. Sarah Walker. Melanie Watkiss. Jamie Welsh. Alice Williams. Diane Williams. Laura Worsey. Sam Wright. Mona Yassin. Musi Yemain. Yuedi Zhu. Isatu Sane. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Child, Clark Baseford. Laura Bennett. Charlotte Binner. Laura Bond. Deanne Catley. Charlotte Cook, Eleanor Jenkins, Joanna Jones, Rachel Lewis, Louise Malkin, Rebecca Pace, Sharon Pierpoint, Charmaine Raven, Emma Rayson, Naomi Roan, Lisa Smith, Kimberly Thomas, Zena Thompson, Wendy Turner, Amy Whetstone, Heather Wilson, Kate Wrighton, Bachelor of Science in Studies in Healthcare, Jayashri Rehall, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Learning Disabilities, Ruth Clark. Bachelor of Science in Studies in Healthcare, Sarah Owens. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Mental Health, Claire Albrighton. Althea Briscoe. Amy Burton. Kudzai Chirozva. Lydia Douglas. Rachel Essex. Nisa Ferdinand. Agnieszka Gazinska. Hadia Iftikhar. Samantha Langford. Irene Masinza. Sarah Mottram. Hazel Nash. Lee O'Reilly. Lika Otabs. Lynette Rukanga. Michaela Scher. Tandor Sisibar. Dinah Turner. Emma Ward. Aisha Zahid. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Professional Studies in Health and Social Care, George Turner. Nicola Wilson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Specialist Community Public Health Nursing, Health Visiting, Salma Ayub. Samantha Badhen. Rebecca Cullen. Annie James. Carly Ladeford. Anne-Marie Paul. Lisa Smedley. Sean Taggart. Bachelor of Science in Studies in Community Health, Susan Smith. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Jennifer Bryan. Stacey Bubb. Jane Chabuda. Helen Cutler. Tamar Doyley-Jones. Sherelle Morehouse. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Acute Care, Sophia Panton. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Adult Critical Care, Leonie Allen. Masisi Bafana. Matthew Fallon. Mercy Gutu. Alison Morris. Manuela Revuelto Barrett. Charlotte Reynolds. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Burns and Plastic Surgery, Kira Yates. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Cancer Care, Lucy Millward. April Webster. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Infection Prevention and Control, Victoria Kluwer. Kerry Godfrey. Sarah Louise Round. Karen Smallman. Bachelor of Science, Dimensions in Healthcare, Neonatal Critical Care, Anna Kadaval. Sarah Skellum. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Palliative and End-of-Life Care, Bernadette Fisher. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Perioperative Practice, Stacey Hughes. Bachelor of Science in Dimensions in Healthcare, Trauma and Orthopedics, Emma Clark. Bachelor of Science in Fundamentals of General Practice Nursing, Donna Brooks. Samantha Hutchings. Melanie Patel. Rhiannon Tonkinson. Bachelor of Science in Management of Childhood Diabetes, Matthew McCampville. Paula Olson. Bachelor of Science in Mental Health Studies, Adult Mental Health, Elizabeth Wallace. Bachelor of Science in Mental Health Studies, Child and Adolescent Mental Health, Katie Rees. Caroline Samia. Advanced Diploma in Professional Studies in Dimensions in Healthcare, Infection Prevention and Control, Jane Lord. Advanced Studies in Professional Studies in Fundamentals of General Practice Nursing, Elizabeth Owens. This completes the presentation of graduates from the School of Nursing and Midwifery.
And this completes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences.
My pleasure now to invite Jennifer Walker, who's graduated from our BSc Honours programme in Health and Wellbeing, Nutrition Science this afternoon, to address the congregation. Jennifer.
Good afternoon. It is a great honour to be asked to speak to you today. A special day for me and my family, just I'm sure it is for so many of you here today, at the culmination of our studies. The first thing I would like to do is thank several people on behalf of all of us, graduates and their guests. I would like to start by thanking our Pro-Chancellor. Thank you for the interest you have shown in our achievements and for your commitment to what is in one respect quite a tough gig here this week. Over the course of the 4 days of graduation, you will shake over 4,000 hands. I'd just like you to know that every one of those handshakes is appreciated. I would like to thank our honorary doctorate recipient, Beverly Isidore Lindsay, for sharing some of her thoughts and experiences with us today. You've given us so much to reflect upon as we embark upon careers of our own. Our talented musicians from Birmingham Conservatoire have helped create a wonderful atmosphere for our special day. Please join me in giving them a warm round of applause. Today marks the end of years of hard work. As well as thanking those who have made our ceremony itself so special, I must also thank all the academic and professional services staff who have helped make it to this stage today. Thank you for your guidance, your expertise and your enthusiasm. I would also like to take this opportunity to offer a formal thank you to our family and friends, whose encouragement and support has been so crucial. So in a moment, I will ask all of today's graduates to stand, turn around, and join me in giving them a well-deserved round of applause. Please stand. When I first arrived at the university, I remember being excited but also nervous. University was a big step and I didn't know exactly what to expect. I soon realised I made the right choice in coming here, especially as I quickly came to understand what a friendly, welcoming place it is and what opportunities it offered me in the expertise of the teachers, the great facilities and the sense of ambition for what we can go on to do in the future. Every one of us will have had a unique journey through university. I may have been one of over 23,000 students, but I've been treated like an individual since the day I arrived, supported by amazing staff and by my fellow students, encouraged to work hard, pursue my dreams, and be the best that I can be. And of course, as we set out on the next stage of our lives, we're still individuals with our own distinct ambitions. But we're also united as something no one can ever take away from us. We are the class of 2017, a permanent part of our university's history. One last thing before I finish. This is just the beginning for us all. Use this as a platform for the rest of your lives. Take what you have learned here and go out into the world with confidence. Whatever you do, keep learning, stay open to new ideas, and above all, be proud of yourself, because today we became graduates. Congratulations, graduates. I now... I now invite the Pro-Chancellor to close the ceremony. Thank you.
It's a really big ask to have someone, one of your own number, come up here and make a speech like that. So I think she deserves a much bigger round of applause than that, don't you, Jennifer? If you'll indulge me just before concluding proceedings, there is one other individual I would just like to thank this afternoon at the conclusion of the degree ceremonies. About 9 months ago, we were fortunate enough to secure the services of Professor Graham Upton as Interim Vice-Chancellor, and he has navigated us with all his vast experience of the university sector through the last 12 months. Since this will be amongst one of the last of his formal duties before handing over the baton on 1st September to Professor Philip Plowden, could I take this opportunity to invite you to join me in thanking Professor Upton for his outstanding contribution over the last academic year. And if I may, then, I'd just like to add my own personal congratulations to all of this afternoon's degree recipients, to this afternoon's honorary doctor, and all those who've made this event happen in such a success. I'm sure the parties are only just beginning, but for this moment, anyway, I wish to declare the congregation closed, and we'd be grateful, please, if the guests would stand whilst the stage procession leaves the hall. Thank you very much indeed.